Hang on a minute. What's got... Oh, it looks like I'm live. That was not intentional. That was not intentional. I'm not expecting anyone to be watching me yet. So I'm meant to be doing a pre-record. But as I'm here, I might as well do a live. Okay. This new software is driving me nuts. Welcome to Claret and Booze. My name's Nick. And I'm hoping you haven't seen the thumbnail that I put on this video, because it could be quite embarrassing tomorrow. I probably wouldn't have had the bottle to have put that out, but now I'm going to have to see it through. As always, if you are new to this wonderful channel, please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. We checked the metrics last week. You know, around about half of the people that watch this channel, you don't subscribe. Please do so. It does really help us. And don't forget, most importantly, drop a like on the video. Yeah, I'm going to have to wing this now. Jesus. Okay. So West Ham face off against Liverpool. We're all dreading it. We are. We know it's going to be one. We're expecting it to be painful. We are. Anyone that says otherwise, you're lying. But is there a glimmer of hope? Of course there's a glimmer of hope. Did you think that we had any chance against Newcastle? No, you didn't. We all thought we was going to get battered away at Newcastle on a Monday night, wasn't it? Well, this is Sunday. So, yeah, I don't know. There is something about this game that says to me the timing, everything that's happened. Let me explain. Thomas Souček. First of all, I'm going to start with him. Thomas Souček, first of all. He's suspended. He can't play. Guido Rodriguez, which I missed the other day. He's suspended. He can't play. Now, I'm not as excited about Kilman being injured, but let's face it, he ain't been great this year, and we looked better defensively when he went off the other day. That could be a blessing. You know, Dinos and Todibo looking shit all this year. Who knows? There could be one common denominator there. It could be Kilman. We're going to find out against Liverpool. Dinos and Todibo could be a good partnership. We're going to find out. We've got Fabianski, which isn't great. Look, I'm not happy about Fabianski being injured, but I am happy that Areola is back in, because I do think that Areola is the better all-round keeper. Don't forget, just last season, I know Bowen won the Hammer of the Year, but personally, I think that Areola won us more points. I think he was probably our most important player last year. Areola is a fantastic keeper. He's not been great this year when he's been in, but I don't think he's had the faith in the back-in of Lopetegui. Now, finally, and I wouldn't say I'm overly happy with this one either, but Soler is apparently, he's got a knee injury. He's going to be out. So there's 5 changes that are being forced on Lopetegui. Stars are aligning. The transfer window's coming up. So whether or not these players are going, they're going to be playing on a televised game against Liverpool, the biggest and best team in the country. It's a shop window game. Their tails are going to be up. They are. So, in my opinion, no matter what boring, dull shit that Lopetegui tries to force on these players pre-game, once they cross that white line, we're going to see a Newcastle-esque performance. We are. And I do think that we can do them. I think if we play the right way and we play the right personnel, of course we can beat Liverpool. It's 11 men versus 11 men. Now, I'm going to explain to you first and foremost, right? I'm going to take you through my mental picture of how I would want this game to play out. Okay? Here we go. Are you ready? So, this is how I would like to see us line up tomorrow. Obviously, a deep lying defensive back four. Not Wan-Bissaka and Emerson bombing up the pitch, providing overlaps. Fuck off. Sit back, stay in shape, stay in your back four. Don't get too advanced. There's no need to. Get Alvarez to sit in front of that back four, not doing anything else, just destroying, recycling that ball, giving the ball to Paqueta. Paqueta is the key man if we're going to have any success in this game, because he's the man that's going to transition us up the pitch. He's going to trigger attacks. He's the magic man. He's the man that's going to float between attack and defence, and he's going to knit it all together. Whether he feeds that ball through to Kudus, who can drive through central areas with the ball and drive at their defence, or picking those beautiful world-class balls out to the wings. I don't care if they fucking come off. Keep doing it. Keep pinging them out. Keep pinging them out. Keep pinging them out. If you've got runners like Jimmy, like Kudus, like Guilherme, like Bowen, all chasing fucking lost causes, we can cause them serious grief. You've got Trent and the other geezer, Robertson. They're not even fullbacks. They're going to be focused on pinning our fullbacks back. So that is why there is no way I would play Füllkrug. Because Wan-Bissaka and Emerson are not going to get anywhere up that pitch. There's going to be even less chance of us getting any supply from wide areas into Füllkrug, and that's the only way he's useful, right? I'm not having a go at him in this, but this is why I wouldn't play him. He ain't going to get no supply. He's going to be a wasted body. I don't want us pumping the ball up. I want us getting the ball, winning the ball, whether it's the defence or Alvarez, getting it to Paqueta. Paqueta either pinging fucking balls out, direct play. I'm not none of this far-arsing about playing sideways, playing backwards. No, get the ball forward, catch them fuckers out. When they're bombed forward, don't let them recover. Either give it to Kudus, who can run faster than anyone else in their fucking team with the ball. Make him bomb down the middle. He's got Jimmy, he's got Guilherme, he's got Bo in there in front of him. You know, or ping the ball out to the channels. And then when I say there in that little list, provide overloads, I know we can't do that with the fullbacks. That is where Kudus comes in handy. So if we do pump a ball out, with Kudus sitting in that central area, if you pump the ball out to Guilherme, Kudus goes out there and helps him out. And we double up on whoever the fuck they've got back there. And then you've got Jimmy, Bowen and Paqueta sitting a little bit deeper. Honestly, we can make this work. This can fucking work. What we don't want to see is us playing the same way that we've played all season. If we do that, it plays straight into their fucking hands. You know, what is that? Stand in shape, press where you shouldn't. When you win the ball, pass sideways, pass backwards. Wait until the opposition defence have completely settled back into their shape and then pump a long ball up to a striker, probably Füllkrug, who can't win a fucking ball in the air against defenders. That don't work. Let's not do that. Let's bring Guilherme in. Let's start him from the... He's potentially our quickest player. I think he actually is. On record, Guilherme is our quickest player. So get Guilherme out there on that right-hand side, play Jimmy on the left, Bowen down the middle, Kudus behind him, Paqueta pulling the strings in midfield, Alvarez destroying, Dinos and Sadibo forging a new fantastic partnership, Wan-Bissaka, the imperious Wan-Bissaka. No one can fucking get past him. He begs players to try and go past him. No, they won't. They bottle it. Emerson needs a bit of help, but you got Paqueta, you got Dinos out there. We'll sort that out. That's the only part of the pitch that bothers me, because you know Salah is going to go out there and pin himself to Emerson. So that could be where they get some success. But let's not fucking get... Let's not give them too much respect. Look at the fucking players we've got. Look at that graphic. Look at the players that we have actually got. Ignore the form they're in. Ignore the shit football that we've been playing. Look at last year. We've got fucking Brazil's number 8 or he's number 10. We've got Mexico's fucking captain. We've got fucking good. We've got the Ghanaian best player. We've got Jimmy Somerville. You know? He's good at music, he's good at football. And we've got a fucking Brazilian prodigy that we ain't seen get no fucking minutes when we've been desperate for pace. Get him on the pitch. And we all know about Jared Bowen. We do. We know about Jared Bowen. Let's make this happen. It can happen, I'm telling you. You've got to believe in miracles sometimes. You have. But I do think that the stars could align for this one. And I will say there probably is, you know, more sinister as well. If you look at the likes of Kudus, if you believe the rumours, there's quite a few players that don't want to be here. So they've got an opportunity now. This is a shop window game just before that January window opens, where they can really showcase their talents. And if you are going to fuck off, at least give us something before you do. Let's go and beat Liverpool. Let's pull their trousers down. Let's fucking slap that Arne Slot right round the back of the head. Because no one's really laid a glove on him yet. They haven't. They're not unbeatable. It's basically the same team from last year, just with a few fucking tweaks. We can beat them. We can. We can at least give them a game. What we don't want to do is give them too much respect. Have you been on the glue, Nick? No, I haven't. I've just had an epiphany. I think that we can beat them. And all of this... The league this year has been shit. It has. Liverpool are running away with it. But Liverpool are probably as good as Liverpool always are. Man City have been shit. That's the reason they're running away with it. Chelsea are doing better this year, but they're not brilliant. Arsenal ain't as good as what they was last year. Man U, we know what's happened to them. Before we go any further, I've got to show you something. Somebody sent me this. It's from a bloke called the Flying Pig. And it was after they conceded their second consecutive direct corner, right, in successive games. Yeah. Now, I know you probably don't like Boris Johnson, but I imagine if Boris Johnson, with his mannerisms and the way that he talks, was to do a watch-along, this would be him. The timing of the very, very sad comment and what happens next is just fucking outstanding. There you go. I'm going to leave this with you now.
Thoughts and love to you and your family, mate. Much love to you there, Stu, lad. Yes, love from America, Stu. People sending you love all over there, Stu, who, lad. 88 years old, though. It is a great innings, mate. You know, I know, obviously, it doesn't matter if it's 188. You're still going to be very sad. But 88. Oh my God, I wish I was going 88 miles per hour around now in a fucking DeLorean so I could go back in time to the 1990s and watch a proper fucking Manchester United team. We've just fucking conceded straight from the bastard corner again. Like we did in the last fucking game, mate. Great Scott! 1.21 gigawatts! What the fuck?
Sorry, that's the fucking best thing I've ever seen. It was brilliant. Poor bloke's dad passed away, 88 years old. Just as he's talking about that, he goes straight into Back to the Future. Fucking genius. But yeah, look, I'm going to go through your comments now. Now, look, listening to what I've just said, because it don't matter. Ignore Loppy. He ain't really got much choice. He's got to basically pick a team similar, unless he's going to put Irving in the fucking team or something like that. The only thing that he could do different is he could play Fulkrug up front, he could play Somerville on the left, and he could play Bowen on the right. That's the only other thing that he could do. There isn't anything else that he can do. And even that wouldn't be a disaster. It wouldn't. I wouldn't be that disheartened if Fulkrug started up front. I wouldn't. It's just that me, personally, I think he would be a waste of a shirt in this game because I don't think we're going to be getting that sort of supply in. We're not. It's not going to happen. With Fulkrug, you need to be getting balls into the box or there is no point having him. There's not. There's no point in being on the fucking pitch. He can't win those balls. I've seen it with my own eyes when I went away to Bournemouth. He can't, backed up against big centre-backs, pumping balls up to him. He don't win the fucking battle. I don't know why. He's a big lump, but he don't win them. That's not his game. It's not. Right, I'm not going to go all the way back, but let's have a quick look. 1 minute. Where are we? I'm sure you probably think I'm all off me tits. Right, so we start with Happy. Happy Hammer, it says, Paxton could have a decent game to showcase their skills. Yes, they could. They could. It's on the box. It's against Liverpool. January transfer window's coming up. Even if they ain't getting their fucking moves, they might think they are, you know? They might think they are. So, yeah, we could all be the beneficiaries here. Hello, Stevie Bell, Errol Peters. This lineup will never happen. Mate, it's happening. Maybe the only difference, most likely the only difference, is going to be, like I said, Bowen on the right, and it'll be Fulkrug in the middle, and no fucking Guilherme. But what has this kid got to do to get any minutes? Put him on the fucking pitch. He's literally, he's rapid. He's absolutely rapid, and he's going to be running up against a fullback that ain't going to fucking be there because he's going to be pinning Wan-Bissaka back. Put him on the pitch. Steve Bell says, finally got my Man City ticket through. Look, I'm not being funny. They're playing shit at the moment. That's the thing. These games coming up, of course you should be fearing them. Not even just these games. If you look at the next run of games, based on how we've played, if you use Southampton and Wolves and the way we played at Brighton and Bournemouth as a marker, we're fucked. Okay? But we know we're better than that. We know that we're better than that. And this could be the perfect storm because Loppy... Put it this way. If he plays that magic triangle in the middle, if he plays Alvarez, Paqueta and Kudus in the middle and we rip fucking... Because it could happen. It could happen. You know, they pour forward. If we do literally rip holes in Liverpool and we beat the fuckers, when no one else is, with that team, he can't revert back. If he does, then I'm sorry, then you're going to see some tantrums. But we're going to see what we've been asking for tomorrow against Liverpool. We are. And those players are going to be motivated, not by him, probably by the transfer window. But I don't give a fuck. I just want to see us go out there and beat the bin dippers. Is that so, where are we? You know he's not going to start. Mate, he's got to start Somerville. How can he not? Who's he going to play then? He can't play Soler. So who's he going to play in central midfield? So at the moment, we've got Alvarez, we've got Paqueta. Who's going to be the third man in midfield? It's got to be Kudus. Like I said, unless he does the unthinkable and plays Irving and leaves Somerville on the bench. Again, if that happens, I'm going to lose my shit tomorrow. And it won't even be to do with the result. This is going to be infuriating. He's got a perfect chance to give us all a lovely New Year's Eve gift for all the fucking shit that we've been watching. Put a team on the pitch, let the shackles off. It's a free fucking hit. No one's expecting us to beat them. Let's go out there toe-to-toe with them fuckers and give it a go. We've got good footballers, mate, even if you don't think we are. And this is the thing. How does he inspire that team? If your game plan is to set up deep, defensive, control the game. Don't go too mad. That just shows that just you're saying to your players that you don't believe that they're good enough. That's not inspiring fucking anyone, mate. Give it a go. You're out of danger now. We're fucking well clear of relegation. 3-hit game. This could be a pivotal moment. You know, this divine intervention where these players have been banned could hopefully open your fucking eyes and give us all a better second half of the season to look forward to. You don't know. Razor says, I disagree, Nick. Sorry. Kilman mostly has been very good. Mate, I disagree. I've been a couple of good games. That's it. I disagree. So far, not 40 million well spent. When you look at how you look at Nottingham Forest buying Milenkovic for 12 million, that's not 40 million well spent, mate. It really ain't. But we're all entitled to our opinions. Lopetegui bullies, Somerville. Yeah, I know. And the worrying thing is, Epic, is just like we saw with Ben Rama, I think Somerville's a little bit more of a bit more of a solid character. He hasn't broken his spirit yet, but eventually it will. That he looks like he's a really happy sort of lad. He's full of enthusiasm when he comes on. It must be bothering him that he ain't starting, but you can't see that in his body language. But eventually it will get through to him. It will. X Diminish says, what's this? She's teaching I don't know what this is. Sorry, I must have missed something back in the chat. 2-6 defeat incoming. I love the positivity, Mikey. Love it, mate. Love it. Carl says, I like the lineup and I wanted them three in midfield since they've all been here. But we know what we know. We do know what we know. They would never be selected normally. But I'm telling you, what fucking chance has he got? Other than being completely defiant and saying that Irving would be a better option in midfield than Kudus. That's what he's saying. If he puts Irving in midfield, he's saying that Irving is a better option than Kudus in the middle. And what does that say to Somerville on the bench? He can't do it, mate. It's going to cause so many problems for himself. We're going to get the team that we wanted to see tomorrow. We've all been crying out for this much pace. Yes, we have. And the fucking frustrating thing is, Red, is that we've got it there. It's there. It's within our squad. We all complain. We all do about how slow we are. Fuck me. You put Kudus in the middle, you've got pace in the middle all of a sudden. And he's tenacious. He is. We've seen that when he went round slapping half the fucking Tottenham team. He is tenacious. He will put a tackle in. He will get back and forward. But he gets bored. Stick him outside on the left. He literally thrives on cutting inside onto his left from the right or running through the middle. You stick him out there, you're nullifying him. If he cuts inside, it's onto his weaker foot. Steve, don't you go bursting my bubble, Steve. Look, listen, the odds are 99%, you're right. But there's a 1% chance, gentlemen and ladies. There's a 1% chance we're going to pull it off tomorrow. We are. Right, so Brian Flowers says, who the hell was this positive guy and what did you do with Nick? Look, he can't set up the way that he has done against Brighton, Bournemouth, Wolves and Southampton. He can't do it. He actually physically can't because he ain't got the players to do that with. I don't think that even he will think that he's got the players to set up in the way that he's been playing. So he's the only way you can put these players on the pitch is if you play a fucking fast, direct game of football. These players, for instance, Somerville, Bowen, Kudus, Guilherme, they ain't standing still, passing sideways and backwards. They are direct as fuck. Paqueta doesn't like passing sideways and backwards. He passes fucking forwards. This time he's going to have options. He's going to have runners. He's going to have people to it. He won't be giving the ball away every 2 minutes because he's getting caught in two minds because he looks up and goes, well, where the fuck is everyone? All I've got is Thomas next to me, making a pest of himself. I think it might be, honestly, just the fact that I'm going to watch a West Ham team without Souček in it. I'm that excited. I am. Without having that fucking bloke in midfield for one game. Just one game. I can't fucking wait. Have you been on a glue, Nick? Not that I'm aware of. I don't know. I don't think so. That is the best and strongest lineup available now. It absolutely is. Guilherme is a wild card. None of us know what he would do until you throw him in. But that's exactly fucking it. Throw him in. What we do know is he's rapid. Absolutely fucking rapid. And he's going up against a fullback that, as I've already said, is hardly ever at fucking fullback. He's always bombing on. He's going to have space. Get him in the team. I wish Floppy had your passion. Look, I wish Floppy had any passion. He doesn't look like he's got any. Steve Bell, evening, mate. Not wrong there. I'm putting 6-2 and Paqueta to score the 2 Moody penalties. Mate, look, you might be right, but I'm looking forward to the Liverpool. I am actually looking forward to it because I'm expecting to lose. I am. But I know there's a chance that we can beat them. There is a fucking chance we can do them. There is. Oh, mate. You'll have him back tomorrow after the game, probably. And during it. I'm doing the watch-along tomorrow, people. Because Mickey's away with family, so I'm going to have a go at doing a watch-along. All right? I'm going to give it a go. Hammerhead says, Kudus's natural position is as an attacking midfielder. Mate, I know. Well, we've seen it. Ajax, Ghana, and anyone that knows the player that isn't connected with West Ham all say the same thing. He is a central player. In fact, we see it ourselves with our own fucking eyes. When you play Kudus out on the left, he only comes to life when he cuts inside. When he appears in the middle of the pitch. How fucking brain dead has that guy got to be? It's staring him in the face. There's got to be something else. There's got to be another reason why, and it's got nothing to do with football. It's got to be a personal agenda between them two. Like Lopetegui, it's not maybe he's been told to play him there, maybe by Kudus or, and someone at the club, and Loppy's going, no, I know best. You fucking don't. You know nothing, mate. You know nothing. We're not going to get any points from the next 6 or 7. Look, yeah, I know. I've seen the fixtures, mate. It's terrifying. It is. If we start badly, that's how it could go. So, and that includes this game, because you know that if we get smacked at Liverpool, we'll probably go on to get smacked at Man City as well. But if we beat Liverpool, I ain't even talking about giving them a fucking game. I ain't. Beat them. They're beatable. Have a fucking score off. They pile forward. They try and get goal after goal after goal. Providing we leave 5 players back at all times, you have that settled back 4. You have Alvarez sat in front. You have Paqueta roaming in the middle, waiting for the ball to break so that he can flip that ball and transition it forward. Then you're attacking with Kudus, with Bowen, with Guilherme, with Somerville. You've always got a chance as soon as that ball breaks. And then you've got less chance of being exposed. Limit them to fucking long shots. One thing that Areola is quality at, he's an agile shot stopper from distance. We know he is. He's brilliant. What's this? Tadibo confirmed the media are lying about West Ham players not wanting to be there. Yeah, I know, but you can't really believe any of that stuff, mate. You can't. Tadibo's treading on very, very, very thin ice, isn't he? Especially after spanking Lopetegui. He's going to be out there to sort of repair his own. Apparently, he's been very apologetic since what happened. Because Loppy, rightly so, was apparently of the opinion, this guy's never playing for me again. I don't even want him training with the team. We sent him back. We sent him with the under-21s. And to be fair to the player, I think he swallowed it. And he's done whatever he's had to do to get his way back into that squad. So, look, that's good. You like to see it. We all make mistakes. We do. I can never get behind that. He's 60-year-old man and Tadibo's a fit bloke in his prime. You can't go spanking someone like that just because you got told you was having a shit game. I can assume that's all it was. Exactly. Just have a fucking go, mate. Have a go. Paul Flowers, you're a gentleman. You're a gentleman. Yeah, mate, I am fired up. I am. I was looking at all the players that can't play tomorrow. Look, I'm not celebrating that Fabianski's not playing. Even Kilman, I'm not. But I'm excited because I want to see the 2 apparent shitty defenders. I want to see how they play together because what I saw against Southampton after Kilman went off, they looked fucking solid. They looked really good. So you don't know. The problem could be Kilman. We're going to find out. I'd get in there. They wouldn't fucking listen to me, but I'd definitely give it a go. Yeah, the flying pig, he's funny, mate. Right, I'm going to get down the bottom because I'm miles behind on everything at the moment. I've seen a few people say this. AWB on the opposite side could be our best chance. I don't want to do it, though. That's the only thing because, don't forget, Liverpool do switch sides as well. So it's very difficult. And it doesn't really matter who you... It ain't like... Because who have you got on the other side? You've got Gakpo, who's just as bad. I know he's not Salah, but Gakpo's fucking... He sits out on that left-hand side, drives with the ball. Whoever's playing on that side... can you imagine him against Soufal? No, thanks. I think we're just going to have to trust Emerson to stick with Salah, and you've got Dinos covering him on the inside. and try and starve the supply into him. You know, I see the sense behind what you're saying. I do. It's a worry. Salah's still, you know, Salah, isn't he? He's different class. If he does that, Reg, I'm going to go fuck him. I'll pre-warn you now. I'm going to be Loppy out if he does that. Again, I am fully Loppy out. If he brings Irving in, and even now, don't put Kudus in the middle, I'm going to go fucking mad. Mental. I just want to see it. You know? Just fucking give it a go. We will never move forward with Paqueta and Kudus, both zero discipline. Well, a bit like our manager, Trudge. He's got more yellow cards than the rest of them. Loppy and his magic triangles. Yes, I agree. I don't want to see that crap. You can't do it. Slow build-up play. The only chance you've got of scoring against Liverpool is when that ball breaks and when you win it back is fucking, do you know what? Kick, run, go. That's it. Counter-attack. Get down the other end as quick as you can while fucking Arnold and Trent, Trent and the other geezer, I can never think of his name. You know, the two, Robertson and Trent, they're advanced. Don't wait for them to get back and recover into their shape. Just go. Fucking break. Go. That's what we've got to do. It's the only chance we've got. And we've got goal scorers all across that front line. We have. Bowen's on fire at the moment. But yeah. No, look, listen anyway, I'm going to go down to the bottom. Right, based on my pep talk to you lot, give me your predictions for tomorrow. I've got to wrap this up in the next 4 minutes. So I want all your predictions now. Because I've got to take the dogs out for a walk. Come on. So we've gone... Mark Staunton says 4-1 to Liverpool. Fair enough. Go on. Where else? Come on. Well, it ain't going to be with the speed of Guido, because Guido ain't playing, Trudge. He can't play. He's banned. Come on, give us your scores before I go. Exactly, Mark. If Forest can do it, we can do it. We can. We can play in the same way. We've got fucking rapid players. Here we go. Here's the scores. They've all come through now. Right, I'm going to flick all these up. Steve Bell says West Ham 2, Liverpool 5. Mark Watson, 3-2 West Ham. I've convinced Mark. Do you know, I won't take a fucking 2-2, Leon. I won't. I want the win. We're going to beat them. But I'll take the draw. Cricket score, 0-2 though, Gary. 0-2. 6-1 Liverpool. Oh. Andrew says Liverpool 3-0. Carl says fucking 6-0 Liverpool. Avram Grant Slippers says 2-2. Wasim, 3-2 West Ham. Love it, Wasim. Love it. Lee, 4-1. What are you doing to me? 4-1 Liverpool. Yes, Ben, 2-1. We're going to fucking do them. We're going to beat Liverpool. We are. I'm telling you. 3-3. Look, do you know what? These scores ain't that bad. We know Liverpool have got the ability to beat us 10-0. We know that. What it is, it ain't even that Liverpool have got the ability to... It's us. We know we've got the ability to fold from the manager, the tactics, through to the players being uninspired, and then all the fans getting fucked off and just leaving at half-time. Because that's what'll happen if it's out of sight at half-time. You might as well go home. Just go down Westfield, you know? Go and get a cheeky Mexican or something like that. Stephen Russell says 3-0 to the Bin Dippers. John Mole says 3-1 to Liverpool. Faldy says 4-2 Liverpool. Come on, mate. Happy says we're either going to get beat 7-1 or we're going to win 2-0. I'll take it. But that's what we're talking about, though, Kerry. That is literally what we're talking about. Fine margins. 7-1 to 2-0. Razor says 3-1 Hammers. Love it. Bear reckons we're going to get battered 5-0. Boo. 4-0 Liverpool. Josh says 4-0 Liverpool. Paul says... Hammers Mikey says 6-2 Salah hat-trick. No. I bloody hope not. Red 5 says, I'd follow you into battle now, Nick, but you're going 5-2 Liverpool. Mate, come on. How do I convince you? We're going to do them. Yes, just a Yank West Ham fan. 4-1. Oh, no, that's 4-1 Liverpool. No, just a Yank West Ham fan. Trudge, that's very negative. I thought you'd... Come on. Do you know what this is? Because fucking Souček ain't playing. That's why Trudge is going to go, we're going to get beat. Because he loves Souček. Cowie says 9-1. Irving 5 goals and 4 assists. Could you imagine that? That'd shut me up, wouldn't it? It's normally Souček that does that to me. Barry Clark, 2-1 West Ham. I'll take it. Another 5-1 Liverpool. Oh yeah. Look. There's some mixed emotions in the chat. But don't tell me now you're not looking forward to the game. We ain't playing Southampton. A lot of the some of the players that we don't like seeing, that many of us don't like seeing in the team, they're not even going to be on the fucking bench tomorrow. We're going to have a chance. There is a small glimmer of hope that we're going to see the midfield that many of us, I know not everyone, have been calling out for. And I think a lot of the problems from this season could be fixed by virtue of the fact that they've been forced on Lopetegui in a brilliant game before a transfer window where a lot of these want-away players want to be in the shop window. Don't mean we're going to sell your mind, but you should go out there. Try and push your value up. Bring us home the 3 fucking points. Anyway, look, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the show. This was not meant to be live. Very off the cuff. But yeah, just before I go, if you're just joined, that is what I would go with. I don't know why Areola's not in goal. That's a bit of a worry. But it would be Areola in goal. With Wan-Bissaka, right back. I'll get the argument for putting him left back on Salah, but I just want to keep him in their strongest positions. Wan-Bissaka right back. Tadebo Dinos, the new... I think you're going to see a good partnership there. You are. Emerson at left back having an absolute torrid time against Salah. Alvarez sitting and holding. Paqueta being the magic man in midfield, transitioning us up the field. Kudus running through the centre from deep, providing overloads, whether it be Guilherme or Jimmy, with Bowen buzzing around, playing the poacher. No fucking long ball central to Bowen. If I tell you what, if you're gonna hoof it into the fucking channels for Jimmy and Guilherme to chase. That's how you do it. That's what I reckon anyway. Right, if you like the show, drop a like on it, please. And I will be back tomorrow with a watch-along, a post-match phone-in, and the Sunday night show. It's going to be some shift tomorrow. If you're new to the channel as well, please subscribe. I don't know how I even end the stream. Speak to you all soon. Come on, you Irons.